Did you know that every year there is a high-profile event of naming gorillas? Well, this ceremony, called Kwita Izina, takes place in the Volcano National Park in northwest Rwanda. Several people, including the Prince of Wales, are chosen by the authorities to name baby apes. Here's a report from Kinigi, Rwanda. These giant gorilla sculptures usher you to Kinigi, at the foothills of Volcano's National Park. A big event is about to kick off in Rwanda, Rwanda's iconic gorilla naming ceremony, Kwita Izina. A star-studded lineup of namers are anxiously waiting for their chance. It's an exciting affair. Prince Charles, the Prince of Wales, was the first to name one of the 20 baby gorillas virtually.
Baby I'll be naming is a male baby gorilla, born on the 29th of April 2022 from the Muhozai family to its mother Agasaro. The name I give him is Ubguzuzanwe, which means harmony.
Famed global leaders, philanthropists, conservation champions, sports, music and fashion stars, including Kenya's music band Sauti Sol, Senegalese musician Youssou N'Dour, and Ivorian ex-footballer Didier Drogba were to follow next in the naming list.
Le nom que je lui donne est Hiro.
The name I give it is Ihuriro, which means turning center. This name was chosen to represent Rwanda as a multi-sectoral hub.
Comme un centre tournant multisectoriel.
So the baby I will be naming is a male gorilla, born on the 28th of July 2022, so it's like a month old.
This year marks the 18th edition of the International Conservation event, and it's the first time in person since 2019, following the COVID-19 pandemic that disrupted travel. Since the naming ceremony began in 2005, 354 baby gorillas have been named. As a result of conservation efforts, the number of gorillas has increased, making Rwanda home to 1/3 of the world's remaining mountain gorillas. The 20 baby gorillas to be named are members of the Noheli, Musilikali, Mtambara, Mutobo, Igisha, Susa, Kureba, Pablo, Sabinyo, Muhoza, Amahoro, and Hirwa families.
Born on April 8th, 2022.
My baby gorilla, born on April 8th, 2022. His name is Turukwame, which means we are together. And when he will come to visit me in France, I will call him Honest Ensemble.
According to the Rwandan Development Board, Rwanda is targeting to collect at least $360 million. That's about 372 billion Rwandan franc in tourism revenues this year, up from $164 million collected last year. In the first half of this year, the sector has shown signs of recovery, with the government collecting at least $168 million between January and June. The country has made huge efforts to defend the species, which was critically endangered until recently. But the repopulation of the gorillas has put pressure on the park, which now struggles to find enough space for the animals to thrive.
We are aiming in the next 10 years to expand the park by 37 square kilometers, which corresponds to 23% increase of the effective habitat of the park.
The gorillas also venture into populated areas in search of food, which puts them at risk of contracting human diseases like influenza, pneumonia, and even Ebola. Rwanda has therefore decided to massively expand the park. The authorities intend to compensate the displaced farming families and house them in model villages. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.